In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get better at box fighting by following a few simple steps. First of all, I want to say that I just hit 9k and I would really appreciate if you guys got me to 10k by the end of the year. Anyways, if this ends up helping you, then please leave a like and subscribe and comment down below what you want to see next. To get better at box fighting, we first have to establish 3 things. The first one being is to always create a right hand peek. This is because of Fortnite's camera angle where your body is slightly off-centered from the crosshair. A left hand peek is not safe because a character's hitbox has to be exposed before the crosshair can connect with the target. A good right hand peek will never expose your head or your body for more than 1 second. And obviously a bad peek would be where your head or body is exposed for more than 1 second. Now that we understand this, we have to understand something else called peeker's advantage. The simplest explanation for this is that imagine player X swings on player Y. Player X will be able to see and shoot player Y before player Y can even see him completely. But note that this only happens over a few milliseconds, so if player X has to readjust his crosshair, player Y will have a chance to shoot him back. And the final thing you have to understand is something called shotgun locking. Everyone knows how long it takes to shoot between pumps, so if you bait someone with a scroll wheel reset, you will be able to shoot them before they can process their next shot. With that being said, this is the best way to peek someone. First, you need to track your target, then while you're editing, slide to the left, jump, shoot, reset. If you eliminate your opponent, that's great, but if you miss, that's why the reset wall will be able to give you another opportunity. Quickly, I just want to mention how much of a difference edit on release makes. As you can see, I have it off, but it makes it easier for me to track targets. I know I only showed 1 peek, but you're still able to apply all of these rules to different peeks as long as you remember that 50-50 should always be avoided. An additional tip to help you with your peeks is that you should always make a peek based on where the head is located. In this clip you can see that the AI is standing off-center to the right of the wall. Because of that, I edit to the left and shoot his body, and as you can see, his head didn't see me, so that means the crosshair didn't see me. If you're a little doubtful, then to make this edit even safer, you can jump while you do it. So if there's a chance that they can still see you, if you jump, they won't even be able to track you or hit you because the wall's in the way. If you guys are enjoying the video so far and like this type of content that's detailed and helps you guys get better, then I think it would be worth checking out Destiny's Fighting Masterclass. With over 150 exclusive lessons that go in detail on how to get better at Fortnite, there's no doubt that you'll see exponential growth in your improvement. So if you want to check it out, click the top link in the description. Knowing the right time to use window edits is really important if you want to get better at box fighting. When you and a player are parallel to each other and he's on the left side of the wall that you're facing, that's when you can edit a window and fully piece them while also using peeker's advantage to shoot them first. And here's what it looks like from their POV. And now I'm going to talk about blueprint editing and wall replacing. It takes 5 AR bullets to fully break a wall until you can replace it. So with this knowledge, you can use the timing to your advantage and easily place a wall, edit, and shoot the player. Another variation of this is using 3 AR shots and then a pump to replace the wall. Usually I wouldn't be able to edit this far, but since I have my blueprint out, I can edit from up to a tile away, allowing me to make wide edits depending on the play. Aside from straight on box fighting, it would be much better to set up top because you want to have height. And you can make a protected wall replacement play like this. And while we're on the topic of wall replacement, I want to talk about phasing a cone or a ramp through a wall. If you get a wall low enough that you can replace it, then you can easily slip a cone or a ramp before you replace the wall. Because of the delay between placing a wall, you can also place a ramp or a cone. Doing this will allow you to pre-piece them if they choose to exit through the sides. The next thing I want to talk about is something called counter damage, and I mentioned it in my last video, but to sum it up, when someone gets you low HP, they're going to start to fully pressure you and get close to you as much as they can. So what you can do is edit out to the side, bait them into thinking you're going out the side, but then you edit back and you do some damage that'll catch them off guard. Something that I brought up earlier in the video are 50-50s, and the reason why you don't want to take these is because at least at stupid angles like this, where you can't even see the person's head or their torso, obviously an edit down like this gives them the right hand peek instead of you. What you can do instead is edit down from the top like this instead of jumping in, and as you can see, they don't even have a right hand peek on you, so they can't even shoot you. One thing that's rarely talked about is hitboxes. As you can see, I'm doing chip damage to him while my crosshair is barely on him. This means you can hit players at certain angles without even seeing them, and you'll see players like Asian Jeff abusing this. If someone's able to take your wall, then what you can do is that when they do a peanut butter edit, you can go to the left side, which is going to be your right side, so that they can't see you when they go to jump. This is why good movement is needed to win fights. But to prevent something like this from happening, it's always a good idea to have a cone in your box so that when they take your wall, you can always edit the cone and then exit however you want. Just be careful not to get pre-pieced. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys learned anything new, comment down below. And if you guys want to know the best piece control moves to learn, then click this video.